and welcome to Art Alive. This week we're at Constellations in the Baltic Triangle for a very unusual exhibition, No Homers Club. I went to speak to Michael Fowler, who's one of the organizers of the exhibition, and gave us all the details about it. Hello Michael, how's it going?
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, great. Can you tell us a little bit about this exhibition?
This is an exhibition all about my favourite television programme, The Simpsons. It's been around for 25 years and I've made friendships around it, and I think it's one of the best things ever written.
Okay, so why did you decide to do an exhibition about it? Just because you like it?
Yeah, it's I kind of figured, because I love it so much and speak about it probably 10% of all I speak about is probably about The Simpsons. So I decided, I thought that there'd probably be other people that liked it too as much as me. I really wanted to do just like a little small exhibition somewhere, but we did a little shout out for artists and we got an immense feedback from it, and we got over 30 artists get in touch with us, and so we thought we've got to do this like pretty big now.
Okay. Is it artists from Liverpool, or is it international artists as well?
Yeah, it is actually international. Mostly, about 30 of the artists are from Liverpool, the Wirral and Manchester, but we've also got artists from London, Australia and Austria. Yeah.
All right, and so why do you think people are so crazy about this series? I mean, it's been going on for a while, but also why here in this area of the UK?
Yeah, well, I think people have grown up with The Simpsons. I'm 26 years old. The show's, I think, about 26 years old now, and so it has this humour where, as a child, you can enjoy people getting hit in the groin with a football, yet when you're an adult you can appreciate that all over again. But maybe there's some other kind of literature references or film references that you kind of clock onto a bit more and enjoy. And as for Liverpool, I don't know about any relevance for The Simpsons, but I know there's a lot of brilliant artists in Liverpool, and some of them are doing Simpsons art. Kieran Gabriel, he's from the Wirral, I think he's now based in London, but he does a zine called Millhouse from Memory, which is pretty fantastic. It's about The Simpsons. There's lots of artists from Manchester that on their Tumblrs are putting Simpsons things out, so it's just a thing that should be done, and I'm surprised it's not been done before.
And so, is it just like paintings, or I mean, what is the exhibition about?
Yeah, so we have just paintings, which are some incredible paintings. We have sculptures, video art, a computer game as well, which I can't wait to see. It's not quite finished yet. We've got a week to go. But yeah, I can't wait to see that. Okay.
I wanted to know as well, what is it with the name No Homers Club? What does this mean?
Yeah, it's a joke on The Simpsons. Homer wants to be part of, as a child, wants to be part of a clubhouse gang, and as he's going into the clubhouse, someone stops him and says, "Sorry, it's the No Homers Club. You can't be a part of it." So he gets a bit upset. And asks why there's another Homer in there if he's not allowed in there, and they say it's the No Homers Club. They're allowed one. So.
Okay. And so the exhibition is going to go on. Can you give us the dates?
Yeah, April 17th to the 19th. On the 17th we'll have a massive launch night with the band Organ Freeman playing. They're quite a brilliant set of naughty pranksters from around Liverpool that also make fantastic pop music, and they have a massive love for The Simpsons as well. And then we've got some incredible like donuts, bespoke donuts, and some things that are kind of like the Flaming Mo cocktail, and and clown burger things. And then on the Saturday it's workshops, so we're going to be doing things from the Millhouse from Memory Zine, screen printing workshops with Paper Moon, and some other fun like arty workshops. And on Sunday we have a print fair where about 10 of the artists that have been doing things will be there selling their work, and it's just going to be really fun.
Very good. Well, thank you very much, Michael. I'm now going to go and speak to Rio FL, who's one of the artists involved in the project. With Rio FL, who's one of the organisers and one of the artists of the exhibition as well. Hello, Ria.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you very much.
Can you tell us a little bit, how did you decide to work on this exhibition?
So Michael came to me with the idea, and he'd had that for a while, and my background is in art, and I really love The Simpsons, so I kind of offered my kind of creative services, and we kind of teamed up on it, and it kind of snowballed from there, and it's gotten bigger and bigger, and it's really exciting. And
how did you work? Did you look for artists in particular? Did you look around Liverpool? Did you already know people that did the Simpsons?
Yeah, well, we definitely have a group of people that we already knew would be interested in the show, but we really wanted to make it as open as possible, so we put a call out the end of last year and asked people to submit ideas. So we really wanted there to be a broad spectrum of people involved, and we got some great ideas back, and then we asked a few people would they be part of the show, and kind of wait for the artwork to come in.
Okay, and so you as an artist, you have some work exhibited as well, I believe?
Yeah, it's really exciting. I'm working with a close friend and illustrator, Katie Craven, and we're doing a joint painting together, and that's going to be displayed in the main room. And also I designed the poster. I've got a few other little elements that will be around during the show, but it's been a really very creatively rewarding experience for me.
And so did you have to do, is it the kind of art that you do usually, because the Simpsons design is particular, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, in terms of like design and aesthetic, it's pretty far away from what I do normally. My own work's quite detailed and involves a lot of paint and pencil work, whereas obviously The Simpsons is quite simple, and there's a lot of simple in a good way, in a graphic design kind of way. And I think trying to combine my aesthetic with their style has been a challenge, but a really good one. And it's so distinctive, The Simpsons, and you can, just from a few small elements, you can tell something is The Simpsons. So I mean, that's something to be admired, and I think having to work with those challenges has been really interesting.
And talking about the elements of The Simpsons, what is really distinctive about this art?
I mean, first off, yellow. I think that's the first thing that jumps to everyone's mind is the fact that characters are yellow, and that was purposefully done by Matt Groening, to make that cartoon stand out. And so a lot of yellow will be in the show, and also just kind of the simplicity of the features of the characters. They all look different but the same, and I think it really works that there are only a few elements that are altered in each one to make them individual. And I think that style is so distinctive in all when put together with the colour and the black outline, and yeah, it's just, I love it.
Very good. Yeah. Thank you very much, Ria. We're now going to take a short break, but join us just after. We went to 92 Degrees Coffee to have a look at this augmented reality art exhibition, and it was amazing. So live, we're now at 92 Degrees Coffee for the launch of the Critter Shed Augmented Reality art exhibition. And I'm joined with Chris. Hello, Chris.
Hello, how are you?
Great, thank you. You are one of the curators of the exhibition, and you're also one of the creators of the Critter Shed.
That's right, yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, so we're an independent print press company. We started around a year and a half ago. We collaborate with local artists as well as worldwide artists, specialising in screen print and going into the world of comics.
Okay. So what made you do this exhibition? Why did you want to do that?
I think we were attracted to the Draw and Code company. They work with augmented reality technology, and in a way they approached us about using our old artwork, and because we kind of use creatures, it kind of lends itself very well to the whole technology side of it. So it was almost a perfect collaboration, really, and want to kind of get local businesses working together.
Okay. And so what kind of art are you working on?
So at the moment we're going into independent publishing for comics. There's a big community, especially down south, for independent comics, and we're just trying to bring that back up north, really. We released our first comic in January, which is really successful. We've had it stocked in probably the biggest comic store in London called Gosh, and so basically from the back of that we're just going to progress. And we're currently in the middle of putting together at least another 2 or 3 comics, one for ourselves, and also working with past contributors as well to distribute them under our new print press name. So it's sort of exciting times for 2015 and the Critter Shed, yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit, like this artwork that you're displaying here at 92 Degrees Coffee, what kind of art is that? What kind of style is it?
Well, they all come from past packs that we've done. So each pack kind of works with creatures on a specific theme. So there might be night, there might be creatures of the deep, creatures from outer space, extinction. So basically, because they use kind of mainly characters, again with the augmented reality technology, it's kind of a no-brainer to almost see them come alive as well. And there's some of the ones that have been used have certainly come alive from the previews that we've seen. So it's really exciting to see.
And can you tell us a bit how it works, like briefly, because I believe you use like mobiles and devices like this.
Yeah. So there's an app that you can download from any app store. So basically the app is essentially a posh QR code. So instead of all the kind of the normal QR code you see, it's basically an image. So the app recognises specific areas of the picture, and you just place it over it. And at any angle it picks it up. So once the tablet or mobile phone device is on top of an image, you start to see it animated, which is like amazing to see. Because I don't think we'd ever thought we'd see these type of pieces actually moving. I think it was a dream, but it has actually come augmented reality.
Great. Can you tell us how long does the exhibition last for?
It's on for 6 weeks. So it's a chance for everybody locally and anybody to travel into Liverpool to see this kind of a unique exhibition experience. Really, I don't think there's anything that's been like that, and we're kind of proud that we kind of started it as well, which is kind of cool. Yeah.
What are the next projects of the Critter Shed?
So we put the packs on hold because we kind of we got to a year in our kind of when we started. So that back in January. So as I said, we've released our first comic, and from the kind of success of that, we're going to be releasing a couple more comics and even kind of anthologies of books that kind of, celebrate, art like this, whether it be from local artists, artists in, universities still, which we've used in the past, and world-renowned artists as well. We've kind of been privileged that we've collaborated with some of them. As a startup company, you never think you'll attract them, but I think because with the kind of the brief and the kind of the ethos that we had, we thought, I think it was attractive to them, and I'm just going to try and build on that and just progress really. We've had a really good year, so hopefully the second year will be just as good, if not better, yeah.
Very good. Well, congratulations on this exhibition. It looks really good. Thank you very much again. With Phil Sharnock, who's the head of marketing at Draw & Code. Phil, can you tell us a little bit, how did you work on this exhibition?
Well, we've been working on a few augmented reality art projects before. It's something that we're quite passionate about. We want to help artists to bring more out in their art than they could do on their own. So yeah, we hooked up with the Crit Shed simply because we like their work, and they're a collective who, I think their philosophy on art is quite similar to ourselves. They like things a bit edgy, a bit interesting, a bit different. And we just thought it was great to take their work and take it to places they couldn't take it on their own.
Can you tell us a little bit, what do you do at Draw & Code?
Well, at Draw & Code, we take art and technology and make beautiful things with it, or at least that's the idea. We work a lot with immersive technologies such as augmented reality, virtual reality, projection mapping. We're big on interactivity and trying to combine the real world with the digital world and with the art world.
Tell us a bit about how this exhibition works exactly. I think you're using mobile phones.
We are indeed, yeah. We're using mobile phones and tablets, which you'll view the art through, and the art will magically come to life. We're really keen on this kind of augmented reality because it's technology that isn't in the far future. It's technology you or I have in our pockets right now and we can use today. So it's totally accessible technology, and it's still got a magical quality to it. It's just fantastic.
But can you give us just a little bit more details about the process, how it works? Like you take your phone and you just scan?
Simple as that. You just hold it up and the phone does the rest for you. It's an app that we've developed called Aspect, which allows artists to put their work in and to animate the work and to add extra layers of content to it. That might be video, that might be some sort of commentary. You might be able to see more than one artwork through your phone, even though you're only looking at one in the gallery. And yeah, at the moment it's a prototype stage. We've worked with the Crit Shed, we've worked with the Sing Twins, and we've worked with Steve Chan, and they're all some of our favourite Liverpool artists, so it's been a pleasure working with them.
The fact that usually we don't use our mobile phones to look at art, this is really original. This is something that you develop at Draw & Code, and what are you going to work after on?
Well, we hope that you know, some major art galleries would like to take a look at it. That's our ultimate aim, because, as you say, we don't use our phone for particularly artistic purposes, except for maybe taking photos. But we use our phones for so much. It's a shame not to use it in certain settings. So yeah, we like the idea of being able to use your phone to create art in your hands, in front of your face, right there.
Can you tell us just a little bit about your future projects, maybe at Drawing Code?
Well, the next thing that we're up to is we're going to California, we're going to Silicon Valley to exhibit both this and some of our other technology. We went there last year, and it was a fantastic exhibition called the Augmented World Expo, and it's the largest show of its kind for immersive technologies for augmented reality and virtual reality. And so yeah, we're going there and we're going to have a revolutionary stand that's going to be a projection map stand, so the whole stand will come to life and the visitors will be able to interact with the stand using motion sensors and other technology. So that's the next major thing, but there's all sorts that we're doing.
Thank you very much, Phil. The Creator Shed exhibition will be on at 92 Degrees Coffee for at least 6 weeks, so don't miss it. That's the end of the show. Thank you for watching us and join us next time.